Right, so long overdue, we are re-releasing Pow Edge, and it's simpler, easier, and better than before. So in this quick video, I'm going to run through, with the help of my prompts here on this sheet, what's good, what's not good, demo of what's what, and next steps if you're interested in getting this on your TradingView. So ultimately, one thing I need to point out first is with TradingView, you can have indicators and you can have strategies. Now, a lot that you see that might look similar to this are indicators. So it will show you where to buy and sell, maybe with an arrow. But what invariably they don't do is show you where to place your stop loss or your take profit or back up the data in the actual strategy itself. Our Pow Edge strategies do. Okay, now there are two strategies that are designed to be used together because they cover different market conditions at the same time. So we've got a trend strategy and a reverse strategy. Okay, so obviously this isn't 100% win rate all the time. Nothing is, and I'm going to show you some transparent numbers in a second. We sort of average between 55-75% win rates with at least a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio as a minimum. I'll come back to why we've set it to that and what you can do differently if you want to. So it's not an indicator, it's a strategy script with data. Now, just some of the tools out there that you might have seen ads for, there's all these different indicators that you add on, and you've got to sort of line up if that's a green, if that's pointing, and if da-da-da-da. There's none of that with this. It's literally behind the scenes, we've hard-coded all of the data parameters. It's going to tell you when to buy, when to sell, where to place your stop loss, and where to place your take profit, in line with trend trading or finding high probability areas of reversal. It's easy to load up, and once it's loaded up, you can save some templates, but there's no tweaking of settings to confuse you, which is what happened before. Our previous strategy, there was different inputs, people would get overwhelmed. TradingView strategy templates would save, which would sync different things. It was just a bit messy. This is the simplest way of having a trading tool in your toolbox to trade however you want, really, in terms of using it to support analysis, using it for manual trading or automating some of it, etc., etc. So realistic expectations are important to plan for probability and losing runs. There is no 100% win rate strategy. There is no, no silver bullet. This is probably, in my opinion, the easiest way of following a chart, following what it says, and standing the best chance that you can to be profitable if you manage your risk per trade, understand probability and losing runs, and cover the trending and the reversal points across major pairs at the same time. So yeah, planning for probability and losing runs, use this tool. This is a trading calculator that enables you to take the data from the strategy script and look at what losing runs and data you might get at a specific point in time. So what are the benefits and limitations of TradingView? Now, TradingView is probably now one of the highest supporting platforms out there. You can trade directly in TradingView. You can be out walking the dog, doing the school run, and TradingView works on your mobile. It's really easy to use. You also don't need to have the premium plan or the extra plans to use our strategies. You can do it on the free one. You will get some ads crop up. It's visually easy to follow. So if I show you right now, this is, I'll come back to the data in a minute. This is what it looks like. So you could get an alert trigger, it tells you to go long. The purple is the stop loss, the green's the take profit. Here we've got a trend strategy on Aussie dollar on the 1 hour time frame. We've got 3 winners. We've got a running trade here. We do hit losers. There's another winner. This would have been a loser. This would have been a loser. Winner, winner. You can just see how easy that would be to follow if that was on your device. Now, you might not take all these. You might look at your own analysis on here if that's how you trade, and wait for extra confirmation, wait for a bullish candle, wait for a rejection from a level here or here, and then this confirms it. It's a tool for you to use how you see fit. Okay, compatible across devices for alerts and viewing charts. Yeah, I've gone through that. Limitations. Now I'm going to tell you what's shit about it to be as transparent as possible. That's how we operate. TradingView works on mid-price, so it doesn't take into account some spread, which if you're trading major pairs, which is what I'm suggesting you use this with, your spread might be 1 pip. Yeah, so the mid-price isn't a drama. Now, if you're trading pound AUD at 10 p.m. and you've got a 30 pip spread and rollover and shit like that, then your mid price and how this calculates might be a drama. That's also why this is hard coded to trade just in the US. We're basically making sure we're in sync with that session as much as possible. It's the most volatile, there's the most movement, there's the most trends, there's the most, volume to be able to get the trades in line with this strategy that I feel are going to increase your chances of statistical success. Yeah. So yeah, watch around spread time. You might even have to go in and change your stop loss at 10 p.m. if your broker's adding a load of pips on the spread. But in an ideal world, you're already out of the position due to the session times that we trade. Data and back testing. So yes, when you click here, look, click strategy tester. This gives you the data of this strategy on the 1 hour time frame. Different time frames are going to give you different results. So what I suggest you do is you find what works for you in relation to how you want to trade, but make sure you're also trading the trending and the reversal strategies together because you're covering different market conditions at the same time. So this trending strategy's got data here on 18 trades, 83% win rate, profit factor 4.6. All the trades are here. So you can click this latest position that's not got anywhere yet. You can click this entry here. It's going to take you to the trade on the screen. It can't get any more transparent as this. Not all pairs and strategies are going to be profitable all the same time. That's why I believe you should be trading these major pairs, managing your risk, looking at the trending and reversal strategies together. Here's one on GU. This is the reversal strategy on GU. Again, list of trades. Click back the overview. You can see the profitability. Some losing runs. We're going to get losing runs. This is about making sure you've got a tool that's going to improve where you're at. And if you follow these, I'll come back to this at the minute. This data here, obviously this is going to change daily because every hour or every 5 minutes there's going to be new trades. But 5 minute time frame, this was on the 1 hour, the pairs, the trending strategy, the reverse strategies. And we can see here, based on 100K, 10K, 5 minute time frame trades, you can see the net profit, these figures here, 1683, 2941. That's based on taking all of those trades across those two strategies. So inputs and session time. So one of the things we did wrong with Edge before was there was just so many inputs. People were tweaking stuff, very easy to overfit a strategy then, which then falls off a cliff when you run live. Now behind the scenes, we've got various confluences at play. For example, on the trend strategy, we're looking at moving averages, we're looking at average directional index, in line with the strategy that we're trading, etc., etc. And we're also looking at average true range for the stop losses and take profits. So what that means is, as the market is more volatile, those by default, those stop losses and take profits are a bit wider, are a bit bigger because the pair's moving more. And obviously, like here, look, the opposite. This one had smaller pips for both, and this one up here had bigger because the market's moving more. That still doesn't change how you manage your risk and trading 1% to make 1% or trading 2% to make 2% or however you choose to trade in terms of your risk appetite. So everything's hard coded. There's nothing for you to tweak. You literally click here. There's nothing. Just your visuals. Make it look as pretty as you want. This helps make sure, in my opinion, that people have less room for error. That's the goal here, because before you could be saving multiple different templates and getting yourself in a total muddle. So yeah, just load up, use defaults. It's 12 till 4 UK, so just before the US session in the first few hours. I suggest you explore these major pairs first. And it works on other pairs and stuff, but again, you're coming back to spread, mid-price, all of that stuff. Use both edge and reverse together on your strategies, because what that means is, when the markets are really trending, if all your trading is reverse, you're probably going to hit a load of stops. And if you're trying to trade just the trend and then markets trend and then might range for a bit, you're going to hit some stops. But if you're trading both at the same time, you're going to get in different trades in line with different market conditions, which is going to help you diversify your strategies and making sure you've got different trades for different criteria, which I think together improve again your chances of statistical success. So here we go, edge reverse, high probability reversal points. I mean, let's just look at GU. Let's look at the overview on this one. That's a 65% win rate, 1 to 2 risk to reward. List of trades. Again, you can click them. It's going to take you to the trade. Nice. Again, you could use this however you want. You could wait for confirmation here. You could look at your own analysis. This is a tool for you to use as you see fit. Hit a winner, hit a loser, another loser, a winner, a loser, a winner. Yeah, so a loser, and that would technically, depends how you manage that. I'm going to come back to that at the end too, but maybe you've trailed this. Maybe here you did or didn't take it because we didn't make a new low. There's no right or wrong, but even if you took every single trade on this time frame, you're in overall net profit. Okay, so how can you use these strategies? You could use them in isolation, just literally just follow these, manage your risk properly. You could use them with your own analysis as extra confirmation of whatever pattern, support, resistance, strategy that you're trading. You could take all of them. You could take some of them if you're on screen at a particular time. It's up to you. This is a tool to help you to trade. You can manually enter, or you can fully automate using Pine Connector or TradingView.2. If you do use those, this is the alert message that you would use to configure those trades to automate that process. Risk to reward. Why do we set it at 1-to-1? I think there's a fine balance in risk to reward ratio in terms of time in the market and traders' psychology. Most traders would love to have 1-to-5, 1-to-10 Rs, but they can't hack the losing runs by way of the opposite of that strategy. This is why ICT, SMT, SMC traders, I don't believe those strategies work for most people, because after 5 or 6 losses, 7 losses, they're doubting their strategy. With a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio with win rates of 60 to 80%, those losing runs are much smaller, which gives you far more confidence and discipline for you to stick with your strategy. That's why we deliberately set it to this. But hey, again, it's a tool. So you might choose tighter stop losses if you want to. Like here, above this entry, you could have shrunk this stop loss much lower. You could have extended the target if you felt that that was like here, look, right? Here's a great example. The alert will ping on here and we instantly get a rejection candle. If you wanted to enter then, you could pull your stop loss just above there and you could trail this bloody thing down. That would have been, instead of it being a 1-to-1 trade, this could easily have been a 1-to-7 or 1-to-8. Yeah, obviously just accept if you do that and you do it often, the results that you get are going to be different, maybe better, maybe worse if you're interfering too much to the strategy tester, which is the first baseline of a guide to start with. Now, the other variables that you might have, when you move stops to entry, totally your choice. This doesn't do that. I think you can overmanage trades sometimes, let them breathe, do what's what, but again, there's no right or wrong. High Kanashi candles might help remove some of the noise. You can do this on TradingView and hit high Kanashi candles, and it's going to remove some noise and some trades from the strategy because it works on average. Okay, you can research that separately. You could partial close. So if you were in these trades, you might take some risk off, you might keep some on. Again, up to you. It's just a matter of accepting that there's no right or wrong. This is a great tool for any if you're a beginner and you just want to follow something rules-based like this, then great. If you are intermediate or advanced and you're looking just to have an extra tool in your arsenal to support what you're already doing, again, absolutely fine as well. Another thing that might help is magic keys. So you can install these or have these as a keypad on your MT4, MT5. You could have an alert here. You could then enter the trade on your terminal with magic keys, and that really helps you set your stop loss, take profit, and do all the stuff in a very, very easy way. So yeah, that's Pow Edge. If you're interested in this, there'll be a link either on the email or in the description for how to get this. Then what will happen is you'll get access to our video library for Pow Edge. So we're just in the process of setting up the systems and automation for this, but you'll get these videos that show you how to automate it, templates, alerts, etc., etc. We will add it into your TradingView. It's a lifetime access thing. If it looks like it might be something that you're interested in and you want this on your TradingView, feel free to get involved. And yeah, hope that helps explain what Pow Edge is, how it can help you, what the good bits are, what the shit bits are, and you can make your own educated and informed decision on if this tool's something that you want in your toolbox.